Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
For former LNPD officer Brett-Hankinson is being pushed to next February. Today, the judge said COVID restrictions may still be in place this August when the trial was originally scheduled to take place. Hankinson was one of the officers serving a no-knock search warrant the night Breonna Taylor was shot and killed. He's the only officer charged in connection with that night's events. Hankinson is charged with 3 counts of wanton endangerment for shooting into neighboring apartments.
Okay, as you heard in the video, ladies and gentlemen, Brett-Hankinson was supposed to go on trial this coming August. But remember, this was never about Breonna Taylor. It was about the apartment of white neighbors above her that he was being charged for. You know, remember, Daniel Cameron don't want anybody to be charged or responsible for shooting a hail of bullets that killed Breonna Taylor. He doesn't want anybody to be responsible for that. He really knows how to play good on team white people. So back to this. So ladies and gentlemen, this is WLKY CBS affiliate out of Kentucky. And this is April 23rd, 2021. The trial date for the only officer charged in connection with the night of Breonna Taylor when she died. Remember, they were only concerned about the white neighbors above her. Former Louisville Metro Detective Brett-Hankinson. And remember, this dude is being charged for sexual assaults on a couple of women too. Okay, so this is another case of just like Derek Chauvin. They're fully aware of the bad cop they got, but they do nothing about it. They don't try to remove him. They do nothing. So he's able to exist, being abusive to the public, killing people, and nobody will stop him within the police department. He's another example. Now his trial won't be until next year. Judge Ann Bailey Smith set the new date for February 1st, 2022. Smith made the decision thinking she will need a large jury pool and feel the court could get crowded. She said it could be an issue with COVID-19 restrictions that could still be in place in August. Smith said the trial is expected to take 5 to 7 days, not including jury selection, which she thinks will take some time. As of now, the February trial remains in Jefferson County, despite attempts by Hankinson's side to get it moved. You know, they always do that. I noticed that's a very consistent thing with white defendants when they get caught up in a law. They all make an attempt to get a trial moved to another county, but many of them are not successful. If you remember, Amber Geiger tried to do that. Derek Chauvin tried to do that. And now Hankinson, you know, I don't see them moving it, but, you know, they have all been turned down, but they certainly do try to make the attempt. Hankinson attorney Stu Matthews requested a change in venue for his trial, claiming that the media circus around his case could prevent a fair one in Jefferson County. Last month, Smith denied the motion, but she said she'd keep an open mind about it. The judge also considering a request from Hankinson's attorney to take the jury to the scene of the shooting, her apartment. Hankinson is one of three who fired a gun into Taylor's home when it was raided, and this was about a year ago. And it was months later before we even heard about this thing. You know, I noticed that's a consistent pattern too. Sometimes it's up to a year later before they will even release the story to the press. Hankinson is one of three officers who fired their gun during a raid on Taylor's home over a year ago. He was fired, as well as Detective Miles Cosgrove and Detective Jonathan Mattingly is still on the force. No one was charged in Taylor's death, thanks to Daniel Raccoon Cameron. But Brett-Hankinson is charged for a shot that fired into a neighbor unit, which was above hers. And remember, those are white neighbors. You know, how obvious. Hankinson, next pre-trial date is July 16th at 11 a.m. Hankinson, Cosgrove, and Mattingly all should be in jail. But, you know, we're not in a just system. We're in this one. And, okay, so now you're stretching out the trial to 2022. But you notice one very important thing. Breonna Taylor still did not get her day in court. She still didn't get her day in court. Daniel Cameron is hell-bent on denying that. And he has no right to do that. Her family have the right to seek justice, and he's obstructing it. And he's been doing a good job obstructing that since he's been in office. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about his court date being moved. You know, until Breonna Taylor gets her day in court, nothing is going to be right in Kentucky. You can best believe that. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.